Hi, I'm Alan Aldifer. I've been involved with Joe's Kids really from the very first board meeting. I was one of the original board members that Rebecca had asked to help start this program. As a father who has needed these therapies for their child, I can't tell you how important it is that we help. We help these families, we help the children. We need to make sure that we have a very, very strong local therapy clinic and these families don't miss important events in their life because they're driving in a car 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. I think it's vitally important we help them, not just physically, not just that part, but also build them as a family and make sure that we're supporting not just the child, but also the family.
Hi, my name's Aaron Turner, and this is my wife, Abby Turner. Our son's name is Cruz Turner. He was born February 24th of 2017.
He was born with single-sided hearing loss, and we found out that he also had a thumb on his left hand that didn't develop quite right. Yeah, he just wasn't really sitting up straight, and his head was starting to lean to the right side. About 2.5 months, I thought it just, talking with Aaron, he was doing some stretching, but it just wasn't really getting any better.
It was one of those things, as our third child, we kind of thought that he would probably just come around just like the other kids did, but that just wasn't happening.
And so we felt like if we made the attempt to contact Joe's Kids and get him involved with some physical therapy, that maybe that would kind of help him.
Drake, my son, at 11 years old, we found out he had a craniopharyngioma and moyamoya disease. He had 3 mini strokes at home on the 24th of February of 2017. And we found out that he had a craniopharyngioma, baseball-sized brain tumor, and we rushed him down to Riley Hospital down in Indianapolis. He had a 13.5-hour surgery, which Dr. Jody Smith removed the brain tumor, and that was the longest 13 hours of my life. He was in like a coma-like state for like 2.5 weeks, and he started to wake up, he started to walk and talk, and he had a stroke, which paralyzed his whole right side of his body while he was at the hospital. That was because of the moyamoya disease. A lot of things that he has will be lifetime for him. His syphilis and diabetes syphilis will be lifetime. His body doesn't produce its own steroid to keep the body calm. So those medicines that he takes for that are lifetime. It's just gonna have to take it one day at a time.
I'm Lauren Shear, and this is my husband Nathan. Parker has been coming to Joe's Kids for a little over a year now. He started when he was 3 years old, and he turned 4 in March of this year. Parker was born in March of 2013, our third son, and we learned about 18 hours after birth that he had some pretty serious complications and was going to be transferred to a NICU. And at that time, we were told that he had the markers of Down syndrome. So for us, we didn't really know anything about Down syndrome or what that meant. But that was the start of kind of a journey of learning, a lot of ups and downs. I would also say there was a lot of fear and uncertainty, where with my other boys, there was just a lot of joy and hope from the very beginning. And with Parker, I was scared. I didn't really know what to expect.
My expectations for Parker and Down syndrome in general were very negative and not real high. I didn't really expect Parker to be able to do a whole lot, but it was very quickly for me that I realized that I greatly underestimated that. He's fought for everything that he's able to do. It has been a huge inspiration for me because I've taken a lot in life for granted, and it's been really neat to have him as a son and as part of our family.
we've been very grateful for what Joe's Kids has been able to do for us, just not only educating us on what we need to do for him, but just really encouraging us and giving us support that we need, because this was just a new experience for us. Our other two children didn't have to go through any of this, and it's when it's your own child, it's a challenge, and it's just been very supportive in addition to what they've been able to do for him and just his development.
Once we got back home from Riley Hospital, we called Joe's Kids and started to come here 3 or 4 times a week, 3 or 4 times a day, doing therapy, working hard to get his strength back to where he was. He likes physical therapy, and he likes to play Uno and beat the girls playing Uno, and he just likes all of them. They're a great group of girls. Doc says that he's like 1 in a trillion. Every time that something pops up in his case, you add a 0 to the end of it. So he's like 1 in a trillion.
My hope for Parker is just that he can be the best person that he can be, just like with our other boys. Everyone has a unique purpose and a unique plan, and Parker's no different. And I think it's just us doing our best to support him and to guide him. But he's capable of so much, I think far beyond our expectations. I believe that he's going to give back to the community and that he's going to touch a lot of people's lives. And so I'm just grateful for his joy and who he is every day.
As a father who has needed these therapies for their child, I can't tell you how important it is that we help. We help these families, we help the children. I've heard the stories of they're on a 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 6 month waiting list. And these children need therapies right now. And so I think one of the most important things is we are bringing these services to them. And by being able to stay right here in the community, that is the real power of Joe's Kids.